Whenever you guys are ready.
Jake, just tough day shooting the ball, man.
Yeah, saw a lot of them go in and out. Nothing I could really do about that, A lot of us had that type of night. Nobody really got into a rhythm where they shot the ball extremely well like we've done the last few home games. Whether it be Fred, Denny, me, DK, Dom, just never got that.
Derek, what you know about Blake? Kind of the game plan going into Blake looked like you guys were pretty much manning up against him one-on-one. And what was the plan there, and kind of how effective was it?
In the first half, it was effective. We knew he was going to get his touches and get his looks around the basket. And, we just really wanted to contain everybody else on the team and make them have to create shots for themselves and not live off us doubling Blake and getting them open shots, which I thought we did pretty well. But he got some calls. He finished a few and-ones. He just really got a lot of rebounds that if we could have got, it could have started our up-tempo game, which we really didn't get into a lot in the second half.
What did Oklahoma do the last 5 minutes there, the first half, to kind of take you guys out of rhythm offensively?
Well, that 1-3-1 really, it forced a few turnovers in a row, and that really caught us off guard. We didn't prepare for it. We didn't have it on film or anything. So, when they went into that 1-3-1, we had a few turnovers back-to-back, which created easy layups for them, which actually got them the lead going into halftime. So, there was no reason for us to turn the ball over that much as a team. We had a lot of turnovers, and, we learned from our mistakes.
What did make it adjust on the fly like that when you haven't seen something before? How hard is it to adjust when depending on timeouts and coaches giving you a little bit of pointers here and there?
It's tough, because you go 3 days preparing for a team and you think you got everything that they do. They're gonna have a few twists on offense for some plays that we probably haven't seen, but as far as defensively, we really focused in on their little 2-2-1 zone, their 2-3 zone, and a little full court pressure. But when they threw the 1-3-1 at us, we really didn't have any sets for it at the time, and we just had to kind of go off just instinct, and our instinct wasn't good enough today.
What did make it so difficult to go against?
Just they had three bigs, with Crocker being like 6'6", Blake and Taylor being 6'9" and 6'10". It's a big front lineup, and for our guards, we're 6'1", Fred 6'2". It's not, and then we got our bigs playing flat. It's tough for us to throw over, so they were getting hands-on passes. Just little things. It wasn't that much of a driving lane in it. Things that I think that if we would have had a day, or we would have seen it, a little bit earlier, it would have gave us a chance to really prepare and not have it at our disadvantage.
How good is Blake Griffin?
He's a great player. He was a great player last year when Mike was there. He's gotten better, of course, but I felt the same way about him last year as I did this year. I felt he could have went to the NBA draft and been the top 5 pick last year. So for him to stay in college, it just really helped his game a lot. He's worked on his face-up game and a lot of things that it makes him really hard to guard.
Darren, how good is he?
He's very good. He kind of reminds you of Mike last year with the versatility that he has. Like Jake said, he's got the outside face-up game now, and he really finishes his moves down low, which is it's tough because he's pretty big, and it's tough to stick a body on him and shove him out of the lane. And even if you do, he'll knock down a few jumpers. So very versatile player, and we knew that going in. We were just hoping to not only slow him down, but the rest of the team as well.
Darren, how much did all of you guys as a group kind of got into some early foul trouble? You especially. I mean, how much did that throw off what you were trying to put on?
We had a good rhythm going early. Good tempo. We were all really excited to get out there and play, and I picked up those 2 early fouls, and it drained me a little bit. It was obviously discouraging. So it threw a little damper on our game plan, but we got guys coming off the bench like Jamar and Ron that try to step up and help us, and with Jamar getting fouls too, with the 4-man, him and I 2 fouls each. It's tough to stick with game plans and really go through what we wanted to do. So it was tough.
Did you feel like, even though Griffin had 29 points, he took 24 shots, did you feel like you did a decent job on him, considering you didn't double him?
Yeah, like Jake said, he finished a lot of and-ones at the end of the game. We definitely made him take some tougher shots in the first half. He was getting a little frustrated. We were starting to double him, throw different looks at him, and created a few turnovers, and then unfortunately he got off in the second half. But he's a great player, and he found ways to score the ball.
Was this your A game?
Huh?
Was this your A game as a team?
Nah, unless it's the first game you've seen this season, you wouldn't even ask that question. You know, we played better as a team. You know, our guards have played better, our bigs have played better. You know, it was tough for us tonight. Nobody ever got into a rhythm. Not DK, Jamar, nobody. We at least have one person, you know, that goes off for a night, and then everybody else plays off him, and then we finish off with 3 to 4 people in double figures. And tonight, you know, nobody ever got into a rhythm. Denny made some tough shots during the game or the course of the game, but nobody else ever got into a rhythm.
Jake, how